Hi there, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, Disney Fan in Japan. Now this video represents a milestone on my channel because for the first time ever, I will be sharing a swap box exchange that I did with a fellow Disney YouTuber. Now if you're quite familiar with the Disney community here on YouTube, I'm sure you've heard of her, and I'm also sure that she's the reason why you're here on my channel. This video is in collaboration with the lovely Christina of Playdates and Travels. Definitely go check her out. She does a bunch of awesome content, including unboxings and hauls, and because she lives near the parks and has frequent shopping trips to many neat stores, she uploads a lot of magical content in a week. You'll have great fun on her channel. I know I do. Now I'm still quite fresh with the Disney community here on YouTube, more so as a YouTuber than as a watcher, and I stumbled across Christina's channel last year. And the story of how we met started when I commented on one of her videos, and her response was quite surprising to me because she responded in a way that seemed quite genuine. Then sometime later, she came onto my channel and commented on one of my videos, and I was just so blown away by her comments. You might have noticed that her responses are genuine, they are well thought out. For someone like me who was still starting off and trying to make new connections, she was like one of the first real connections I felt like that I made on YouTube. And as a new YouTuber fresh on the Disney community here, that was such a big deal to me. And especially coming from a well-known Disney YouTuber, I felt like a celebrity was talking to me. And so I was like, oh my gosh! And so thank you, Christina. You probably didn't realize just how much of an impact you have made on me. And I just wanted to start off this video by expressing my gratitude and my appreciation. Thank you so much for being the kind person that you are. So that's how the ball started rolling. We were commenting on each other's videos, and then at some point we were tossing around the idea of doing a collaboration, specifically a swap box. And I thought that's pretty cool because I live in Japan and she lives in California. Two very different Disney cultures and merchandise. That would be great to do. And then our communication went beyond YouTube. We were emailing each other and messaging each other on Instagram, and that was where we started to hash out the details for the swap box. So we were telling each other of our preferences, and we were compiling our boxes for each other over a couple of weeks, and we set a budget for it, but then later on we confessed to each other that we both went over budget, but I have a feeling that she went well over budget, so we'll see how far she went with that. We shipped off our packages and they just came within a few days of each other. And here we are. This is the video that is the result of weeks of collaboration. It will be a very unique experience for me because I have not set foot on American Disney for quite a few years now. The last time was when I went to Disneyland in California, and that was way back when. I went with a friend and it was my first trip. It was a very Disney week. We were mainly there for the D23 event, which also happened to be the first time that I went to a D23 event. And in that week we also spent a couple of days at the parks, and we went to the Disney soda fountain shop. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but the one with the sundaes where you can get like a Pin Trader's Delight. So it's definitely been a while since I've been in contact with Disney from America, and the last time I received from Disney Magic from America was through Bibbidi Bobbidi boxes, and that was from their holiday version, so it's definitely been a while. This is even more special to me because it is from a friend. It was from somebody who put time and effort into picking out things and trying to figure out what you would like. And I told you this before, Chris, I'm sure you're watching, that you have great taste. I am sure that anything you put in this box I will love. So thank you again for doing this collaboration with me. Let's get to it. Now I just want to take a moment to show you the packaging on the box. I was really chuffed by it. Here is a sticker of Beast, and then down here we have Rapunzel and Belle and Mickey here, and another Belle sticker here. She knows that I really like Beauty and the Beast, so I thought that was just a very nice touch. And there is a very long masking tape with the design of Disney princesses. So it's definitely a Disney box. Now let's open her up. This is what greeted me in the box. It is a map of Disneyland. That's pretty awesome. It brings back a lot of memories for me. I didn't think of bringing a map back with me after I went to the parks, so thank you. This is a nice keepsake. And the second thing that I see is, oh no, ripping the tape. Kind of tore the front of the envelope. Sorry, Chris. But it's addressed to me for my favorite Disney fan in Japan, which is a nod to my channel. Thank you. That's very sweet. Oh wow, just like your comments, Chris. So many feels. And this is just the first item. I don't know what I'll do if I start bawling. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So this figurine was just lying on top of the wrapping before even opening the wrapping. But it is a figure. I haven't really been following the new series. I did watch the original one though, and I loved it so much. I love the classics, as you and I both do. And I remember this character from the earlier episodes. Like, it's not Webby, right? She's one of like the characters that tried to get Webby to do, like, you know, rebellious stuff. I'll just set her down over here for now. Pulling back the packaging. Oh my gosh. Oh no, no, no. No. Donald! Oh my gosh. And already my voice is going high. I'm freaking out, and this is only number 2, Chris. Thank you. I love it. And it says Donald at the top. And I love that his temperament is expressed in text. That is pretty creative. I love the body design of the bottle. It's, of course, Donald. If you've been following my channel, you know that he's my bias, so this is awesome. And the design cuts back a little here to reveal his tail. This is a really neat cut. I was actually thinking about getting a new tumbler now for summer, now that, you know, I have no need for thermal tumblers. I drink a lot more tea during the summer months, so this is perfect timing. Thank you. Next up, I see a bag. A Disney Parks bag. Ooh. Oh, but setting that aside, there's a whole bunch of like small stuff in here. I don't know which one to do first, but okay, since I can see the small stuff, I'll pull that out. Of course, Chris does a lot of blind box openings on her channel, and I'm so chuffed that I finally get to try out one of the blind openings here on my channel, and it's of DuckTales. Yes, this hasn't come out in Japan. Japan isn't really big on blind bag openings, or just blind bags in general. The only thing I can think of that's closest to blind bag would be like the capsule machines. But these kinds of sizes, like, they won't be able to fit in a capsule machine, so you won't be able to really find things like this in Japan. I can already see from here that there's like a duck family theme going on, and I'm loving it. Okay, so let's open up this first blind container. Where is that tear? Ah, here we go. Oh, so that's awesome. When you take off the packaging, it shows the container to be a stack of coins because Scrooge McDuck. That's a pretty awesome concept. And then you open it up. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. It's Darkwing Duck. Ah. I also watched Darkwing Duck as a kid. I thought it was crazy in a good way. So this is really cool. I'll just set him there with the other figure. I don't remember her name. Oh my gosh. And the next blind container. I think there's only 2. Yeah, I think there is only 2. Oh, okay. Awesome. It's one of the nephews. I want to say Louie, but I'm always terrible at remembering who's Huey, who's Dewey, who's Louie. No, Louie's the crazy one. So he's the green one. I want to say Huey. Okay, I'll go with that for now. If not, correct me. That's neat. Now I have 3 ducks. Yay! I like especially the fact that there is a slit here, so you can use this as a piggy bank or like as holding paper clips or something. It's good of Disney to make it so that it can be reusable and not just like, you know, toss it out, and be more environmentally aware. And next, The next one that is already peeking out at me. Oh my gosh. It's Donald and Daisy! It is one of my favorite couples in tiny form. It's a Funko, I believe. Japan isn't really big into Funkos, so this is really rare for me to see. And the fact that it's my bias with his bias, that makes it all the more awesome. I'm over the moon. Thank you so much, Chris. It's a pocket pop keychain, so I believe they are both keychains, and they are just so adorable, facing each other. I am digging Daisy's expression. She's just looking at Donald like, and Donald looks like he's totally for it. This has already made my package. Oh, it's another blind bag! So, this is one of the Lego minifigures. I've never seen this around Japan. So these are the characters that you can get from this blind bag, and I'm thinking that she chose this particular series because of these two. Alright. Oh! It's a character that's not on the packaging. Jasmine. I got Jasmine, and Aladdin just came out in Japan a week ago. Talk about coincidence. And there she is. I'm really impressed by how much detail goes into these mini Lego figures. Neat. What's next? What's next? What shall we get next? Okay, so I feel something and it's encased in tissue paper. Oh, awesome! This tickles me for some reason. That's cool. I think there's another one to go with him. I'm thinking it's Daisy. Yes, it is! I have a pair of Donald and Daisy solar dancing flowers. I guess Daisy doesn't want to dance right now, but I'm pretty happy that there is a pair and they're both dancing. I will put this in my bathroom because I have a windowsill and it's super great to finally Disneyfy my bathroom. I have been thinking of the longest time how to do it, and you just gave me the answer to my question. So, awesome. What's next? What's next? A pin? Oh! I'm just so pleased right now, and he's probably not many people's favorites, but he is mine because he was a big part of my childhood growing up. I didn't care much for Mickey. I thought Mickey was kind of boring. No offense. Donald was just crazy, and I liked crazy. And it's a pin of him, of course. He is looking so dashing with a top hat and a blue star behind him. It's a simple pin, but I really like how clean cut it looks. I will definitely be putting him up on my Donald pin boards. Okay, so I think I got a lot of the ones that are wrapped in tissue paper out of the way. It's time to open up this bag, Disney Parks bag. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in here too. Just up to this point, I already feel like she's reached our agreed budget, and the fact that there's still a whole bunch of other things in a bag I have to pull out. So let's get to it. I see a lot of socks! When you're a kid, you're like, no, I don't want socks. Socks are like the worst thing, but now you're an adult and you're like, yes, socks please. Very cute. It's like mini. It has like a mini design or color palette to it. I love the black and the red and the white. It's one of my favorite color schemes. This will go with a lot of my wardrobe, believe it or not. So that's the first one. The second pair, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's Dumbo. Oh, these feel like they would be good for the winter months, which is perfect because Japan doesn't really have insulation and it gets super cold, and therefore so do my feet, to the point where I'm like, I feel like I have to triple my socks. So here he is. Look at that design. So there's definitely a circus Dumbo theme going on here. It's Dumbo and he's posing with a ball on top of his trunk. and there's a circus tent here. And those two are basically scattered throughout the design of the socks. It looks like it's off-white, I believe. It's an off-white or a cream background and Dumbos and tents all around. Thank you. This is the first pair of Dumbo socks I own now. Adorbs! Adorbs! Is that all for socks? Looks like it. Okay, and there are tops. Oh my gosh. Yes, Chris, you definitely went overboard because tops are not cheap. Oh my goodness. Is this... It's a bell top. It's a bell top. On the front, it says in beautiful golden sparkly letters, Adventure awaits. And in the corner here is a small image of Chip. And at the bottom here, near the hem, are yellow roses because, of course, Belle, that's her signature. And the back, it's a halter. Oh, awesome! It's a halter. The back ties up into this cute little bow. This is perfect. It is because Japan gets super humid, super hot, super fast. This is definitely going to be part of my summer wardrobe. I cannot wait to wear this. There's another top! Oh my gosh! I'm just already freaking out, Chris. I'm freaking out. No. Look at how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so mind blown right now. I can't. I'm literally speechless, Chris. I can't even. Look at this. So pretty. My favorite princess in such an elegant pose, in such an elegant gown. And this is a Disney Parks top. Oh my goodness, Chris. You have seriously outdone yourself, and I don't think I've finished the box yet. Oh, my heart is just so full right now. But I think there's still more, so I had to push through. I'm just so overwhelmed. I see a medal, and there are no words. No words. Oh my gosh. Just when I thought I couldn't be more overwhelmed. Basically, each item just pushes me over the top more and more. He is looking super adorable. This is the something there scene where he and Belle are in the snow, and it's actually one of my favorite scenes. You have the little birds that are decorating him. Is this a box lunch pin? I'm guessing it is because it says Loungefly. Oh my gosh, Chris. I love everything. I love everything. And my heart is just so full right now. And I'm just looking at all the things around me. And I am just, it sounds cliche, but there are no words. There are not enough words to express how grateful I am and how much I appreciate everything you did. It's very clear that you put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into picking out these items, putting it all together to send me like the most magical box I ever received. Thank you so much, Chris. It's truly an honor to call you a friend. I cannot wait to see where this will go. It was really great to be able to experience Americana Disney again. It definitely has a different sort of appeal compared to Japan's Disney. I'm really surprised with the fact that you found so much Donald and Duck related stuff. Thank you again, Chris, for gifting me the magic of Americana Disney. And for you watching, thank you so much for joining me in this unboxing. I hope you'll stay around and check out the rest of the content on my channel. I hope you'll consider following me and hitting that bell. Until next time, see you in the next video!